Hi, my name is Kassie Graves and I'm the Marketing Director at Total Health Chiropractic in Kentwood, Michigan. I have been with Dr. Miller for almost 2 years now, but I've known them much longer than that. Actually started off as Dr. Miller and Terry's nanny, and then somehow they slowly transitioned me into here. They saw something in me and thought that I would be good for the job, and I believe that I have been so far. I am currently a student at Davenport University where I'm majoring in marketing, but I'm learning much more on the job than I have learned in any of my classes, and I know that I have the Scheduling Institute to thank for that, so thank you. Just a little bit more about myself. Before I started in this position, I was one of the shyest people you'll know. I did not like to talk in front of large groups. I would not hold meetings. I would make my family or friends call on the phone to order food or to talk to strangers because it gave me such bad anxiety that I did not want to do it. But I can proudly say that since working for Total Health Chiropractic, I have helped run events. I've spoken on stage in front of almost 700 people. I hold my own meetings, and I've been known to order my own food from time to time on the phone. But aside from learning how to talk to strangers and become a marketer, I guess I've learned so many other things from the Scheduling Institute and working under Terry. I've learned how to create sequences. I've learned how to market, who you market to, what questions you need to ask yourself when you're making pieces. I've learned how to swipe, which I love. I love swiping. I've learned how to have more confidence in yourself and your practice when you're marketing, because you're not marketing just to market. You're marketing to change somebody's life for the better and change their families and their friends' life too. And I think that's something that if the marketer doesn't feel that way, then they probably shouldn't be in their profession. And I'm so happy that the Scheduling Institute has taught me how to feel so passionate about that when it comes to putting out our different marketing pieces. I guess before I tell you why I should win the Jeep, let's take a moment and hear from Dr. Miller, and then we can come back and talk about why I should win the Jeep for a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christopher Miller from Total Health Chiropractic in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I got to give props to Kassie Graves. I've known Kassie for a couple of years, and what's funny is she actually started out as a nanny at our house, watching our kids and helping out around there. And she did a great job at that. But I remember one specific day that I came home from work frustrated, and she was there to listen. And I threw down the newsletter and I said, look at this garbage. The girl we have doing the marketing had a month to work on this thing, and this is what she's put out. It's incomplete and it looks absolutely horrible. I don't know what I'm going to do because this is set to print tomorrow, and this is what we've got. And I don't know how to use computers that well. So we're in trouble. And I remember Kassie sort of timidly took the newsletter from me and said, do you think maybe I could work on that and see what I could do? And I said, go for it. I don't know anything about computers. Again, we're in trouble and we got to get this printing tomorrow, so see what you can do. Well, the very next day, I didn't have to go to her. She came to me and presented the newsletter, and my jaw basically dropped to the floor because it was the best newsletter I'd ever seen us put out, and it was right along the lines with what we try to do with our newsletters. So she listened to exactly what I had to say and implemented it within a short amount of time. And so he said, well, that was fantastic, Kassie. We do these every month. How about if we give you a whole month to work on it? Let's see what you can come up with. So the next month she had the newsletter, and it was even better yet. So my wife Terry and I talked and said, she is a great nanny, but maybe we're misusing her talents and she'd be a better fit somewhere else. Let's see what she can do in our office. So we invited her to switch roles and come into our office and work in marketing. And just within a couple months, she propelled herself to marketing director, being in charge of the whole department. It's been a fantastic experience, and the stats speak for themselves. We have new patients that we can barely contain. Our rooms are always filled with new patients every day, and she really understands what we're trying to do with the marketing to make it equally effective and cost effective as well. But it's been a wonderful experience for me to watch a girl who basically was a young girl still in school, and in a short amount of time really grow and mature into a smart, confident woman that's delegating things to other members of our staff, and now they're starting to look up to her for inspiration and direction as well. So again, the numbers speak for themselves, but I think if anybody deserves to win, it's Kassie. She did help me make the Ferrari video, which I'd love to win, but if anybody here really deserves to win a vehicle, it's Kassie Graves and win the Jeep. So please vote for Kassie. I hope that I get to watch her drive home in that Jeep. Thanks a lot.
Well, now that we've heard from Dr. Miller, I will give a few reasons why I believe I should win the Jeep. Like he said, I've helped to increase the new patients, so much so that we're going into a new building next fall, much bigger building. I've helped to keep the number of unique phone calls over 400 a month. And my new favorite phrase to hear the front office say is make the phone stop ringing, even though I know they love it because it helps us to hit our bonus, because unique phone calls means new people coming in. I've also helped to successfully run the largest event of the year, over 700 people, and it went off flawlessly. And I also believe one of the biggest reasons why I believe that I should win the Jeep is because I've successfully implemented almost everything we've learned from the Scheduling Institute and the Marketing Masters into our practice, as well as into my personal life. I have grown so much over these past couple months, just professionally and personally, with never talking to strangers to now I can go out into the front office and just strike up a conversation with a patient or their family member and talk to them. It's great. And the last reason why I believe that I should win is that without me or my amazing marketing team, which I've helped to lead and to create the most amazing superstar marketing team ever, our office would not have the opportunity to flourish as it has been. And I know I owe all of that to Dr. Miller and Terry and the Scheduling Institute and the Marketing Masters program. I could owe a little bit of it to school, but I haven't learned nearly as much as I've learned from all of you guys, so thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to really take this practice to where it's going and to help grow it to 5x, and to grow myself personally as well. So thank you so much.